teams you're playing?
You know, it's going to be a good regional. You got 3 other teams that are deserving to be in there. I mean, you know, you can't look past them to Tennessee or their regional, because that's a good regional too. You have to go out and prove yourself day in and day out, and that's what we want them to remember. They need to understand what they were able to accomplish in 36 hours, and they need to have that mentality going into this regional. They can't look past that. They have to stay focused, and they have to stay committed to the fact of how they played, against LSU, Florida, and that other school. Oh, Alabama.
To get an in-state team in the regional, certainly not unusual, Clint, but they're also probably going to have a good number of people here as a result of that. Would you prefer to avoid an opponent like that in an opening game?
Well, to my understanding, there's only 300 seats left available, so that's 1,700 for us. So, and I mean, that's the great thing about playing here. I mean, we didn't know for sure, and people were willing to go out there and purchase just, to the fact that we were going to have a chance. In all likelihood, we were supposed to host. So, and I think the NCAA appreciates the ability to sell out 2,000 or 2,200 seats. They're great people. They're not rowdy. They're very supportive. They clap for great plays, no matter who makes them. I mean, they're just great fans. They enjoy the game. They enjoy the energy, and they enjoy the girls.
Clint, to do this 2 straight years, be the number 4 national seed, 2 straight years. What does that say about what's happened since you've been here?
Well, it says that we're starting that road of consistency. We have 5 quality pitchers, 3 seniors. We say goodbye to 10 seniors today, but the freshmen and the sophomores are getting better and better, and they'll be the future. Yeah, but it says that we're moving with that expectation, and the girls talked about it in their speeches. The people that come to Auburn from now on are expected to go to the College World Series. That's your expectation. That you're going to host a regional, and that you are going to host a super regional, so that you have the ability to play in front of the fans. Every one of the 10 players that spoke tonight thanked the fans and said how important they were. And that, when we go out there and take the field, we take the field for us and for them. We take the field for Auburn. So it is the consistency factor that we said we needed to really work towards, the entire time. And that was the final piece of our puzzle that we had to put together. And we started on Friday to prove it again that we have to be consistent in order to get 3 more days.
This isn't the first rodeo for you in terms of waiting for a top 8 seed, so you probably have some sort of math formula in your head. Did you think 4, or did you think it would be maybe more in the 5-6 range, having really started kind of at 8 before SECs?
I knew we were going to be in the top 8, and again, that puts us as a super regional host, and whoever we had to play. Tennessee's not happy about coming to play us at our place, especially with their home record that they had this year. It is a good situation for us. Like we said, the committee, whatever they were going to decide, but we made a strong case. Beating 1-4-12 in a 36-hour span, and playing great softball. We made ESPN top 10 highlights. Whitney Jordan's dive and touching the bag with her glove, and I mean, there were some great plays. Tiffany Howard's home run, holy cow! But those are the things that we've come to expect from this team, and those are the things, as they were talking about on the selection show, that our lineup from 1 through 9, we're getting different heroes. The double that Witt hit, and you look at Draper's batting average, it's going up, and it's going up in the SEC. So those are things that are of great concern to the opposition, because we're getting better. And that's what our plan has been the entire time, to play our best softball starting on Friday.
When you draw an in-state opponent with almost 50 wins this season, is there something to be said for that, in a motivating factor, and also something to be said for that about the state of softball in the state of Alabama, and how good it might actually be?
Well, again, there's 64 tough teams, and any one of them, you know, you put it together, just put the run. It only takes 10 consecutive wins. And if you look at the teams that are in the 64, all of them have put a 10-game winning streak together, I'm guessing. And it's about just having a little luck and playing great softball. Everybody plays, you know, above. You know, you need to play the best when your best is required, and that's what we want to do. And we want to play our best because it's going to be required starting on Friday. To be the best, you got to play the best. And you know, you're right. The softball in Alabama's getting better. We've got 4 teams that you can't look past. We start tomorrow with meetings and trying to get scouting reports so that we're as good as we possibly can be for